All right, we go right into perspective, and this time we're going to start to look at eye level perspective. Now, what do? The first time we started drawing pieces of cheese, right? So we did that piece of cheese and then we joined everything. And as soon as we did the vertical line, we joined it to the vanishing point. And of course, we started to get these bird's eye view. And as I explained to you, you have bird's eye view, worm's eye view, and eye level. So let's say that's your piece of paper, and then you've got the bird's eye view, that's right at the top, the worm's eye view right at the bottom, and then your eye level, that's what you tend to look at stuff most of the time, that's your eye level. So we'll draw a nice little eye there. Hello, eye. So eye level there. And then the bird's eye view, where you start to look at the chimneys and the houses and the roofs on the top, and the worm's eye view, where it's as if you're sleeping in the grass. So let's get rid of the bird and the worm, because this time we're going to deal with the eye level stuff. So away goes the bird, away goes the worm. And for now, we'll take away all the text and the eye so that we just have that line running through. Because now we're going to draw a kite. Last time we drew cheese, this time we're going to draw a kite. It's very simple to draw a kite, and we're going to draw a kite in 3 colors, just for the heck of it. We'll start off with red, up, down, down, and up again. And then we have our kite, and that's the vertical. Very wonky vertical, but it's a vertical. And then the second color, for no reason at all. Just to amuse ourselves. So that's vertical and horizontal. And then we have this kite in orange. It's quite a challenge drawing these lines in Photoshop. You'll have much better luck with your ruler. And then of course the third color for no reason at all. So now we move to black. But notice what's really happening. It's almost like we're drawing the side of a factory. So it might have not occurred to you, and I'm going to draw the door of the factory so you start to see. So that's a vertical, and we join, vertical, and we join. And so that's like a big factory going from one end to the other. You could have windows going all the way in, or doors. So what we are looking at is this factory at eye level. We can put in some grass and some trees so you start to get a feeling for what we've just drawn. So moving along from there, let's just start to draw the cheese. And so you get a feeling for how things look at eye level. So the same factory from a bird's eye view, and then we'll swap it with something at eye level, and you'll start to see the difference between bird's eye view and eye level. Of course, when you're drawing anything horizontal or anything vertical, you are to join it to the vanishing point in the distance, and that's how you get the perspective. See that? That's the difference. It kind of flips. So let's go back to drawing our kite. And this time we'll get some nice straight lines. Yep, that's straight. And then we'll join it. We've got the kite. And when we draw the kite, we can end up with something like this. So how do we end up with something like this? Well, we don't want a big factory. We want to split it long before it gets to the factory. So just using verticals will stop halfway in between or even earlier, depending on how you want to build something. Now look how that's starting to form a house. So that's one side of the house and the other side of the house, which is what you just saw, the house that you just saw. Again, we have a vertical and we join. See, that's a sloppy join. It needs to go right to the end. Yep, that's much better. And then of course we want to draw windows. Again, join, join, And we start to draw the windows and start to color the windows in. Of course, you can spend your time coloring, amusing yourself. And now you can start to see the two sides of the house. That's just the top of the house. We can draw some steps if we like. We can draw some chimneys. Again, if you're drawing a chimney, vertical and join. And of course, because that sits on the same joining line, it's okay. When you're doing the other side, same thing. You've got a vertical, join it. And join it to the end. Okay, that's just roughly done, but join it to the end. Again, the stairs can be created the same way. Vertical and join. And you can start to create stairs as well. We can put in some grass. Pretty untidy grass, but it gives you an understanding of how the house is created. And we can start to take away that background now, that all the messy stuff, and you'll start to see how the house is starting to get created. And look there, we have a nice house. We have untidy grass, but we have a nice house. And we got rid of that mess as well. And now we have a very tidy house. So what do? Let's put some windows and maybe some people in the house. So we'll put a window there. Yeah. And someone looking down. Now, if the person is about the right size, see, this person is about the size of the door, then this is a normal sized person. If the person is very big, then they're like giants. So you can put a giant out there, or you can put a very tiny person. When you draw the person, you're actually defining how big or small the house is. In this case, the house is normal sized, the person is normal sized. So one person up, one person down, and you get the feeling of how tall the house is, how big the people are. Everything's quite clear. So what we did was the cheese and the kite. Bird's eye view, eye level. Let's take away the eye level for a second. That's bird's eye view. That's eye level. And you can see you can start to look down and then you look at eye level. That's the difference between the two. So let's move along. What are we going to do now? We're going to start to do some chairs. We're going to start to do a TV, maybe a bed. Let's first draw some kites. So 1, 2, 3, 4 kites, and then quickly draw a TV. So let's draw that TV. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was quick. And the chair. And then the building. So here you got the vertical. You can join it from the top. Now I'm just assuming that you've drawn a vertical in the center, which is joined. So that's the one I'm assuming. So that's joining, and that's joining. And as I said, it's a little untidy, but you can do better. And of course, you can draw the windows again. They'll all be, as soon as you do the vertical, you can join them to the distance, the vanishing point in the distance. Same thing on that side. They all join, put in a tree, and we go to, what are we going to do now? We'll do a bed. There's the bed. Everything's joined. You know the drill. You know how to go about it. Let's put some people on it, and then let's finish this whole thing. So, people, where are you? 1, 2, 3. Let's get some people on it. Yep, there are the people. And we're done. Bye for now.